Hi everybody, Darren here, and on today's episode I'm going to be answering another question that I actually overheard during a live stream, and that was how do I make money in the World of Tanks? And I'm actually going to answer that question by telling a story of an experience and lesson that I learned on the PC version of World of Tanks, and how that lesson allowed me to develop a strategy and goal that put me to where I am today. So, back on World of Tanks PC, when I first started, I didn't take the game very seriously. I downloaded it to play with a friend. I wasn't playing seriously. I was doing really stupid things. I wasn't focused. I was just in the game to have fun. And I made it up to the Tier 6 Sherman Jumbo. The problem was because I wasn't focusing on winning the game, and I was not in the game to win. I was more of just having fun. I ended up putting myself into a rut of where I ended up running out of money at Tier 6 of all things. I wasn't spamming premium, I wasn't using premium consumables. This was just me not putting the effort into the game, and I ended up suffering for it because of the fact that I wasn't doing well enough to actually earn any credits whatsoever in World of Tanks. And I ended up running out of money and putting myself into a rut to where it didn't matter what tanks, which were very few by the way, I was only at one line at Tier 6. Even if I sold tanks, I wasn't able to make the money back in order for me to be able to repair my tank to try again. What ended up happening is I put myself into this position to where I was going to be forced to spend money to get silver in order to continue playing the game. And at that point I was like, I didn't have a credit card yet when I downloaded the game. I didn't have any source of money, so I just had to stop playing the game or start a new account. And yeah, I just ended up stopped playing the game. And then World of Tanks console came. I played the beta and I learned how to play the game better on World of Tanks console. And what ended up happening is I developed a strategy that allowed me to grind tanks but also make money. And the clips that I'm showing here right now is just a casual game right now of, me just playing the Progetto, training up my crew. It's just a casual game. I just recorded this random game. This has no special meaning to it. This is just a Tier 8 game. And then there's another clip of, being able to make money even at low tier tanks, like your Tier 2, Tier 3 tanks. So why don't we discuss that strategy while we look at the garage for a little bit. Alrighty, so I understand that you guys don't want to be staring at my garage the entire time. So what I'm just going to briefly explain about this garage is that if you look up in the top right hand corner, you can see that I have 109,100,000 silver. The reason I have this is because of the fact that actually over the past 3 to 4 years, I have not been splurging and just buying a bunch of tanks or playing foolishly. Once I came over to Xbox One, I actually ended up, going to try and become a tank collector. So I bought a bunch of premium tanks foolishly. That kind of ended up coming back to bite me in the butt. But beside the point, the strategy that allowed me to grind out tanks over the course of 5 years is that what I did was that the tank line that I was grinding, I would play that tank that I was grinding until I got the double XP or the ×5 or whatever it was, until I got that boost completed, that first win bonus. I would keep playing that tank, and as soon as I was done, I'd stop playing that tank for the rest of the day, and I'd focus on other tanks that I enjoyed playing, or I played a bunch of premium tanks. This strategy works for if you don't have a whole lot of time. Maybe you have 2 hours, maybe 3 hours out of the day to play, regardless of what time of the day that is. If you have, a couple hours to play World of Tanks, it's a good strategy to use. And basically by doing that, you aren't, grinding and spending all this money and all that stuff, you are actually gaining more money because you're playing a lot more premium tanks than you are of actual tech tree tanks. So before you notice, you'll be able to get more silver. Another way that this helps is obviously premium time helps as well. That boosts the amount of income that you'll get per battle. But if you are not playing with premium, like how I am most of the time, what I end up doing is if I ever earn premium somehow, whether it comes with a tank that I buy or I earn it in an operation or something like that, or I win it on a live stream, I will do nothing but play World of Tanks as much as I can within that time period of my premium time. And I will just play nothing but my premium tanks during the premium time, and I'll just keep gaining that silver. I will just keep using the same strategy of, playing that tech tree tank till the first win bonus, and then I'll just go right back to my premium tanks. Or while I'm in the garage waiting for my tank to come back in, I'll play another premium tank. It's all about consistency, and it's all about, the more premium tanks that you play, or the more battles that you play, and the better you do, the more silver that you will make. Now, if you are trying to play absolutely free to play, you aren't buying anything, you aren't buying premium time, you aren't buying premium tanks, what you should do is you need to take advantage of those free tanks that Wargaming gives you, or the free bundles in the Microsoft or Sony stores that you can just buy, download, or whatever it is. Take advantage of those, because there's free silver, free consumables, and a free low tier premium tank. Even take advantage of those EarnOp tier 8 premium tanks that you can get. Free tanks means you're not spending money and you are able to still make silver. I just, before the garage video clip here, there is a low tier clip, and you saw at the end that, even without a premium account, I still at least made 9,000 silver. It wasn't much, but it's still more silver into your account. You didn't lose anything, you gained a profit. And that is the strategy that I ended up adopting, is that it comes down to consistency of, how often you play. Don't sell any tanks whatsoever. Do not sell your premium tanks. Never sell a tank for silver unless you can afford to, get rid of that tank. So if you have like 155 vehicles like me, sure, I can afford to sell that tank because I have plenty more that will allow me to make silver. But if you've only got 5 tanks in your garage, don't sell any of them for whatever reason. Save your money, because the less tanks you have means the less silver you can bring into your garage. And I don't want to see other players make the same mistake I did, even on PC. World of Tanks console is much more forgiving, but, if you aren't careful, you will still put yourself into a rut that will force you to spend silver to get out of it, or worse. I believe I've covered pretty much everything regarding how to make silver in this game, both with a premium account and without. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you liked the video or you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. And more importantly, if you have any friends that are just starting out and they're struggling to make silver, share this video with them to, help them learn or develop a strategy to make that silver. Maybe they'll even learn something, copy the same strategy that I use. But my goal, hopefully, with this video is to keep people away from the end result that I had on World of Tanks PC. This has been Darren of WoTC Academy, and I thank you again for watching.